Mozambique is a very diverse country. Today I want to talk about the 5 largest ethnic groups or tribes, starting off with the Chiwa. They make up roughly 46% of the population. There's roughly 1.7 million of them in Mozambique, and even larger populations in, for instance, Zambia, where there's 1.8 million of them, and a further 7 million in Malawi, where they make up actually roughly 1/4 of the population in that country. They're mainly found in the northern region of the country along the border with Malawi. And one thing that's interesting about this group is they have this society, a secret society called the Nyawu Society. It's a spiritual brotherhood that performs the Great Dance. The Great Dance represents the spirits of ancestors, animals, and even some modern figures, and it is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The next group I'm going to talk about is the Sina. They make up 7 to 10% of Mozambique's population. There's roughly 3 million of them, with also large populations in Zimbabwe and Malawi. They're found in the north central region of the country, and the Sina were previously known for their quite extensive trading. They used to use the Zambezi River to trade, for instance, with Arabs, Indians, as well as the Portuguese. Up next, we have the Lomwe. They make up roughly 7 to 12.5% of the population. There's 3.5 million of them in Mozambique, as well as significant populations in Malawi. They're mainly in the central region of the country. One thing that's interesting about this group is they are super rural. Apparently, only roughly 5 to 10% of Lomwe actually live in cities, compared to roughly 1/3 of the population of Mozambique. And because of this extensive rural population they also have really good knowledge of herbs that could, for instance, help you with your headache, or even help you with doing well with your romantic partner, apparently, which is quite interesting. At second, we have the Songa people. I've seen various figures for this. Some say they make up roughly only 12% of the population, but most numbers I saw say they make up roughly 1/5 or 1/4 of the population, as well as high as 29% of the population. There's 5.8 million to 10 million of them, with a further 4.1 million in South Africa and 1.6 million in Zimbabwe. They're mainly in the southern region, and they're known for the Zibalani dance. This is where dancers wear beautiful skirts and shake their hips. An interesting fact, the first president of Mozambique, Samora Machel, was actually of this group. Then finally, we have the Makua. This is the biggest group. They make up 26 to 31% of the population. There's roughly 10 to 11 million of them in Mozambique. They're mainly in the northern region, and they have a long history of resistance, engaging in warfare against groups such as the Portuguese, as well as Swahili Arabs that tried to enslave them. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what group you're a part of, and I hope you appreciate it. Go check out some of my other stuff. Thanks.